We are up against something more powerful than we are. We don't know how to fight it. We're in a time of crisis. Protect the sisterhood at all costs.
Open your eyes, Your Majesty. The sisters have you so blind, you can't see the truth.
You are the strongest among us.
We should be leaders of the Imperium. This complacency is a disease.
The past branded us, but the future can redefine the Harkonnen name. Hard choices will have to be made. What if I ever shied away from hard choices?
We are all just pieces on the board to be played in the pursuit of power.
There are predators in our midst. The hard line must be drawn.
There are many who would turn their weapons against us. This man pledges his in our defense. Karina is slipping through our grasp. There is something that we are not seeing. It is countering our every move.
You think you can replace me?
I always wondered what your greatest fear would be. Now I have seen it.
You want to use me, make me their puppet.
Your sisterhood does everything with a purpose.
And all to what end?
You give any person that much power, their only path becomes to try and preserve it.
What if there was something I could do to help?
Still your breath. Focus your mind. We need you.
Now Emperor is in no giving mode.
It's time to change tactics. I won't fail.
She cares nothing for this house, only herself.
All you Harkonnens are cowards. I will not apologize for my strength. We're the same. You're like two wolves, one to feed, one to care at the cost.
Never trust the Harkonnen.
Sorceress!
The reckoning is coming. Let it come. Valia Harkonnen. You will see the burning truth and know.
As we are exploring the origin of the Bene Gesserit, it was important for us to start out at the seminal moment of the sisterhood.
It was founded by Reverend Mother Rakalla, and her shadow falls very heavily over this series.
This is the moment young Valia Harkonnen stakes a claim to the sisterhood.
There's been a power struggle when Rakalla died. Valia feels she has no choice but to stop Dorothea, and she has developed the voice.
Me and Emily discussed it a lot, and I always felt that the voice was this ability that we all could have when you need to survive or defend yourself.
I worked with a voice coach to find a sound that had a sort of resonance to it. It's like having a molecular connection with the intention of the other person, so she can say to you, stand up, and you'd find yourself standing up.
I don't think it's something that she relishes doing, but felt was necessary for the sisterhood to lead humanity forward.
The sisterhood takes a dark turn.
Valia is now running the sisterhood and training young women. They learn truth-saying, and they learn martial arts.
It was a very, very hot day with rain machines and wind machines blowing at us.
We did first a dry run just with the wind, and then we added a little rain, then we added more rain.
Anna, director, actually also did the rain test with us.
I'm telling you, if I can do it, you guys can do it.
And that was sort of the first instance that I felt like, yeah, this is a collective, we're a sisterhood.
Valia grows the sisterhood. She grows its presence in the Imperium. She's working to exert influence behind the scenes.
We are preparing to receive Princess Inez, and we have manipulated her wedding, and then she's going to come and train with us.
The princess will spend quite a number of years at her school, and it will give Valia a chance to really secure her allegiance to the sisterhood before the princess takes the throne.
So I have pretty much achieved everything that I set out to achieve. And then suddenly, like dominoes, everything just starts going dunk, dunk, dunk all around.
Haviko feels like this wedding that's happening is kind of being done against his better judgment. But he needs the combat ships that he can use to fight the insurgency on Arrakis.
While he fears what Duke Urchesi will do as he gets closer and closer to the throne, he will lose all political capital if he doesn't get the situation on Arrakis under control.
Inez is actually quite satisfied because she knows what she wants and she wants to go to the school. They've created such a bond with each other where Inez looks to Kasha as a mother more than she does her own mother. The fact that Kasha sees potential in Nez, that means the world to Nez. She's very inspired by the sisterhood, and especially Kasha. Kasha is a true Sayer, and she is the right hand of the Emperor. Her allegiance is to the sisterhood. Kasha knows there's something that's off with Desmond, but she's also really transfixed on his eyes, and she can't look away.
For Kasha's vision, we wanted a tremendous feeling of dread and a sense that this wedding was a mistake.
It's not the first time she's had a vision. This vision is so strong, and she knows it's important enough to jump ship and convince Mother Superior to stop this wedding.
I can't afford to listen to her. This is the right match. This is what is going to set the universe on the right path.
I feel one of the most important themes for Tula is the regret she feels for not believing Kasha's prophecy. We should have read the signs, really.
When Pruitt and Kasha burn simultaneously across the galaxy, it's extraordinary and horrifying at the same time.
Yeah, it's a bit weird when your character has to kill a little boy. Little Charlie is the actor. What a little talented bloke he is.
The burning is a massive achievement of our VFX team. We were horrified and also impressed with what they were able to do.
We added dampness and wetness to the hair and the skin, so it's like sweating and then steaming.
We shot the scene using a unbelievable model of burnt Kasha. It essentially looked like her and it felt like her. It was a dreadful scene to have to film.
No one's seen this before. So clues that are stacking up that this is something more than just an anomaly.
As Kasha is burning to death, Valia realizes this is the reckoning. And then she's racing to try and find the cause of it, what it is, what's behind it.
We definitely are operating firmly in the gray area, where everyone is concerned.
People want to make the world a better place, but at what cost? How ethical are the methods?
I have a line. Perception and reality are not the same. We guide one to shape the other.
DUNE. Prophecy is an American science fiction television series developed by Diane Adamu-John and Alison Shapka for HBO. Set in Frank Herbert's DUNE universe, the series focuses on the origins of the Bene Gesserit, a powerful social, religious, and political force whose members possess superhuman powers and abilities by undergoing years of intense physical and mental conditioning. DUNE. Prophecy is positioned as a prequel series to the 2021 Denis Villeneuve film Dune, which adapts the first half of the 1965 novel of the same name by Frank Herbert, and takes place some 10,000 years before the events of the film. The series, which draws on, but is set after, the Great Schools of Dune novel trilogy, 2012-2016, by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson, is produced by Legendary Television, with Shapka serving as showrunner, writer, and executive producer. During Legendary Entertainment's 2016 acquisition of the television and film rights to the Dune book series, they began development of a two-part film adaptation with Denis Villeneuve serving as director by 2017. Legendary Television ordered the series in 2019 as a spin-off project from Villeneuve's films. Various creative figures joined by 2019, and following creative overhauls, Shapka became the showrunner, with Anna Förster serving as director for multiple episodes by June 2023. Meanwhile, casting took place from November 2022 to June 2023. Principal photography began in November 2022 in Budapest and Jordan, and wrapped in December 2023. In November 2016, Legendary Entertainment had acquired the film and television rights for the 1965 novel Dune by Frank Herbert from his estate. 17, Legendary eventually contacted Denis Villeneuve to direct a two-part film adaptation of the novel by the next month, and was confirmed as director by February 2017. 19, Legendary Television announced a full series order of Dune, The Sisterhood in June 2019, produced for Warner Media's then streaming service HBO Max. 22, the series would focus on the Bene Gesserit order and serve as a prequel to Villeneuve's 2021 film Dune.